All right, so 3.5 is all about problem solving, okay? And it's taking essentially what you've learned so far and what you've been doing, and it's going to put it into a problem solving scenario. Now, part of problem solving is deciphering what information is valid and useful and what information is there to confuse us. And so what I always recommend, I recommend drawing pictures. And I would hand in high-level physics work with all sorts of pictures on it. I mean, this works no matter what level you are in your college career, whether you're at the beginning or you're near the end. Drawing a picture is very, very useful and sometimes really crucial. Okay? So I'm going to read the question through one time first. Then we're going to divvy it up into bite-sized chunks. Okay, so starting at the lowest level of the basement parking garage and riding the elevator to his office on the 9th floor, Dr. Horrible's elevation changed from negative 45 feet to 108 feet. What was his change in elevation? Okay, now if I try to decipher everything just from reading that, my head's going to explode. Okay? Now some of you might see it and might instantly know how to figure this out. The problem is, we don't want to do this in our head. We want to do it exactly the way we read it, because then when we apply it to things that we can't instantly do, we'll be able to figure those out by using those same tools. So I'm going to draw a picture. Say, okay, we're at a ground floor. And it says that we're at the lowest level of the basement parking garage. So here's the ground. So parking garage basement is below ground. So we'll say it's down here. To his office on the 9th floor. So let's draw a building. And there's the office. And we'll call that the 9th floor. Okay. So Dr. Horrible's elevation changed from negative 45 feet. So that means right here, at the ground level, our elevation is 0. Down here where he was, the parking garage, this is negative 45 feet. Okay? Then you rode the elevator, ding, 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 up to the 9th floor, and the elevation there was 108 feet. Okay? So what was his change in elevation? Oh. So does any of this even have anything remotely to do with being on the 9th floor? The answer is no, it doesn't. They told us he was on the 9th floor, but in the end it didn't even matter that he was on the 9th floor. Okay, so now let's set this up as a problem. Okay, we're going to start from where we're starting from. So when he begins his journey on the elevator here, we begin at the negative 45 feet. We get on the elevator and our elevation changes. So we'll call it an E for elevation. You can call it whatever you want to call it. Okay? And the net result is when we were done with the journey on the elevator, we ended up at 108 feet. So now what we want to do is we want to solve for the unknown. Say, okay, well, we've got a negative 45 here. So it's the opposite of negative 45, adding a positive 45. Okay. So our net change in elevation is going to be what? Let's see, 4, 5, 108, 153 feet. Okay, so again, little bite-sized chunks. Drawing a picture makes a huge difference, and trying not to do too much at once.